Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips. Get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. This is Central Texas Life with Ann Harder.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Central Texas Life. And, you know, the life of any community, Rebecca, the seasons and just the rhythm of life. And that, of course, involves the holidays. And here we are in the throes of summer, hot, hot day. And we're going to be talking about Christmas. So exactly. Why not?
Exactly.
Well, it's so good to have Becky Huppert with the Salado Ladies Community League here, and talking about my favorite place on earth, just about, is Salado. You know, it's my happy place. And coming up in October, a really happy place. So this is like 4 years you've been doing
So
this?
4 years for the Jingle Walk specifically, but the Salado Ladies Community League we celebrated our 50th birthday last year, so 51 years old this year, and we have had 45 Christmas in Octobers. Yes, this is our 45th Christmas in October. There have been different iterations, starting with decorated Christmas trees in the Civic Center that people could buy, to a bake sale, which was renowned, and people still ask me about that bake sale too.
Wanting to revive that.
Exactly. Women from all over the community would bake wonderful, wonderful desserts and would often be sold before the bake sale even started. But and then even during COVID, we were able to continue with Christmas in October with a silent auction online. And once COVID ended, then we decided to try Jingle Walk.
Okay, so hence the recent history.
Correct.
For Jingle Walk. And the whole idea of it, of course, is to kind of partner with the wonderful stores in Salado. Everybody wants to go to Salado to shop for Christmas, so why not get a kind of a jump start in October? Correct,
yes. The Salado Ladies Community League, one of their purposes is to enhance and improve and promote the village of Salado. So we are a 501c3. This is our main fundraiser. And yes, the stores are always very generous. Stores, restaurants, businesses, always very generous. And they do partner with us. And they will provide 250 gifts for our 250 ticket holders.
So you're sold out at 250.
We have limited tickets at 250, and they do often sell. We have sold out the last 4 years.
Yeah,
definitely. And yes, and it's just a fun event. The walkers will come, hopefully spend all 3 days. It is October 11th. 12th and 13th, the second weekend in October. And it's a 3-day event. Hopefully people will spend all 3 days. The walkers will come. They get a passport that has all the stores and a map of Salado, all the participating stores. And they go to the stores, get a punch on their passport. If they buy something, they also get a sticker.
Okay.
And then if you get all of the punches, you come back to see us, you turn in your raffle ticket. The businesses have also donated wonderful prizes. Last year, we had over $3,000 in raffle prizes alone from hotels, restaurants, med spas, of course, the stores themselves, just wonderful gift baskets. And the stickers do depend on the level of gift basket. So, of course, we're trying to promote shopping.
Sure.
So the more stores from which you purchase, the higher the level of gift basket. So
And that is amazing. So, so can your passport that you buy is for all 3 days, or can you get just one day? Or
you can spend as much time or as little time.
Okay.
I do want to say it's quite humorous. I'm going to shout out to Jackie from Dallas because she will buy her tickets at 12:01 on September 1st. They go on sale at midnight. She bought her tickets last year at 12:01, 16 tickets.
Oh,
it's a girls' day. It's a
Yes.
girls' weekend for them, and they
Wow.
stayed until we drew the raffle at 4:00 on Sunday.
On Sunday, that's right.
Yes,
Oh,
they have
how
a fun time, and this is not an unusual story. I just received a text from a woman that moved away from Salado, and she has 16 people signed up. She's still coming with all her friends,
Yeah.
and one of her friends creates a spreadsheet for that time, as what store to go to, when to go to, how much time you can spend in that store, where we will have lunch, how much time we have to spend lunch. It's an event for some of these women, and it's just so heartening to see.
It's fun to come to Salado just to watch.
So something that just filled my heart last year was we have these big red shopping bags that we give people well with their passport to put all your free gifts in, and to see all these red bags walking up and down Main Street. And a lot of times too, people will be in the store and say, "What's going on? I didn't know this was.
How do I get that red
This
bag?
was going on." So sometimes we do have tickets available the day of, and those are people that have canceled, that couldn't make it, and have kindly redonated their ticket.
Right.
So
that happens.
So if it's a last minute trip, please come by and see us. But yes, they go on sale 1st of September on centraltexastickets.com.
Okay.
For $30, I should say that too. Yes, $30. Yes,
Oh,
and
that's
yes,
very
for
reasonable,
free
yeah.
gifts and potentially these wonderful raffle prizes. Yeah, it's really
of course,
wonderful.
Wonderful B&Bs, places to stay, and so you've got enough time now, as we're talking about it now, to make those plans and get those arrangements.
Correct. And Salado Golf Cart Rentals has also just recently partnered with us. They will give a discount to anyone that wants to rent a golf cart. And as you know, it is a very popular golf cart community.
Well, it is. And now, with the work that's been done on Main Street and the sidewalks and everything is much easier access.
Wonderful sidewalks, wonderful street lighting. Yes, it's just a beautiful little town.
Well, just so many great and so many great retail stores to check out. So I'm assuming these shop proprietors are kind of thinking, okay, my deadline for getting Christmas up. Are they going to be decorated? They're going to.
So some stores, yes, well, if they will either have a corner decorated or they'll
do something.
They will definitely have something. I know there's one shop that permanently has her Santa and reindeer just on her ceiling, and she just changes it for whatever season. I think the Easter Bunny was driving it in April. But yes, one of the vendors I know has been spends all year shopping for gifts. He has an antique bookstore, and he spends all year shopping for gifts, and he lays them out on his dining room table because he also lives in the shop, and he just lays them out on his dining room table, and people can pick their gifts. One vendor asked me in April when I was just shopping for something for myself, and said, "Are y'all doing Jingle Walk again? Because I already got my gifts." So they do prepare. There's a little bit of competition.
Probably.
And then also, too, they hear back from patrons saying, "I really loved what you gave. I hope you're giving it this year." So. But we also have some new stores as well that are participating. Yeah, just a variety of stores, anywhere from home goods to dog store, pet store is participating, gallery, tea, books, clothing, of course. But yes, we are very happy with the lineup.
Salado is known as an artist kind of enclave. So I'm assuming there'll be some art stores that will be involved, and
correct.
Salado Glassworks, and just so many.
Correct. Well, and honestly, too, even if the stores aren't, giving the whole punch, please stop by.
Absolutely.
Yes, because we do have they all have such wonderful things, and and it is. We do not have chain stores, so they are all unique stores, and the restaurants as well. very tasty. We have a Tex-Mex place now. There will probably be a Mexican restaurant open by the time it starts. The Stagecoach is trying to reopen, of course. Yeah. So yes, we have breweries, we have wineries. It's just a great spot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you just
as you know,
I'm thinking of Katie
as
Hill.
You
I'm
know,
thinking of people
yes.
I'm thinking of people that I know now. They're in Salado, and it's just such a delightful place to spend a little time or a lot of time. 3 days if you want to do the Jingle Walk. Let's talk a little bit more, though, about the Salado Ladies Community League and your involvement. What kind of drew you to that particular
Well, yes,
work?
I am actually new to Salado. We've only lived there 3 years. Oh. And being retired, of course, I needed something to do and wanted to make friends. And there were several people that had mentioned that they belonged to the Ladies League, or I would see their PR notices in the paper, because every month they will have a speaker come. You were kind enough to come and speak to us last year, and it was wonderful.
Fun. It was really my little traveling show.
Yes, yes.
It was fun.
So
it was really fun.
Second
week, great group of ladies. Yeah,
we have about 100 members. Unfortunately, because we have our programs during the day, we haven't been able to, of course, capture all the audience or all the people that we have right now, but still 100 members strong.
That's great.
Second Thursday of the month, we have a program. And then, yes, we have our Jingle Walk. But, yes, the money, like I said, it's a 501c3. The money all goes back to the community. Mm-hmm. And we've been lucky enough. I mean, this year alone, we've been able to give grants of over $10,000 to not only to scholarships, but also to the Art League of Salado, other events like the Cowboy Poetry and Music Gathering that we had in May, as well as the Senior Center and Heart and Hands Ministries, just various
Senior Center has had some activity. I mean, I think they changed locations.
Senior Center is a year old now, and they are near the Methodist Church, or one of the Methodist Church buildings has the Methodists have kindly loaned them the building. And every Monday and Thursday, that has grown exponentially. I don't think they realized how popular their programs were going to be. Right. I go there and play mahjong. The Ladies League donated a new bingo computer system because theirs wasn't keeping up or running down. So yes, the Senior Center has really grown.
Yeah, I know David Swarthout.
Correct.
Very active with that. I think he knew that there was a real need that would kind of scratch an itch there in Salado, and so such an active group of people who are passionate about the community and helping.
Yes,
and so that's what's really neat about the Ladies League. And so if somebody wanted to learn more information about, maybe they're in Salado, haven't heard of it, they're living under a rock somewhere, maybe.
Correct, yes.
How can they get in touch with you?
They can go to our Facebook page, which is, if you type in SLCL, it will take you to our Facebook page. We do have a website, but that's also going to direct you to the Facebook page. But our email address is saladolcl73@gmail.com, and that's Salado, L as in ladies, C as in community, L as in league, 73 for the year that we were founded. And more than welcome to email us as well. Mm-hmm.
So. Well, I'd like to know a little bit more about you, though, Rebecca. So you said you've just recently moved to within 3 years. So where did you come from?
My husband and I retired from the federal government in Virginia.
Oh,
and my parents have been living in Fredericksburg for 30 years. So we moved to get closer to them, and basically we drew a 3 hour radius around Fredericksburg. Started in Waco, and then just started hitting all these little towns, in between, and happened to find Salado. I had actually had an article from Texas Highways Magazine at Stagecoach Inn, and it was so charming. It was actually at the time when they were building the sidewalks. It was pretty quiet, but
there
so
was
charming.
Kind of a rough period of time
there,
and that's about when you moved, I guess.
Yes, in fact, I was listening to your podcast.
Businesses were struggling. Yes, I mean, it was
with Tiffany yes, and still. So
she's a little force of nature.
But you know, she captured it quite well. You know, I really liked her analogy with, you know, with a forest fire. Yes, it can destroy things, but then you have the new growth coming back. Yeah. And that's exactly what how Salado is. Yeah. Yes, we don't have all the original stores that we did, but we have
some of them I grieve over because I loved Magnolia. You know, there were several that I'm like, oh, you know, did a lot of shopping at. But it's all good.
Exactly.
And even, you know, other things coming up, Serena Fest, I mean.
Yes, we do. That's the first weekend in October. Yeah, October is a very busy time for Salado. Weather's getting cooler. Everyone's coming out. Right. Serena Fest is the first weekend in October. That has changed a little bit. It is definitely a family-friendly environment. They're going to have all sorts of things for the kids.
Oh yeah, mermaids everywhere.
Exactly, because of course, you know, our wonderful artist Troy Kelly and his mermaid statue that's helped make our town notable. And actually, even during our weekend, Oktoberfest will be happening at Barrows, of course, for 2 weekends.
Right.
And then even the weekend afterwards, we have the Volks ride. So if you want to get a 100-mile bike ride in, it will benefit the fire department. So, So, and that's, like I said, just all the businesses are so giving and so wonderful to help us out.
Well, as you say, October is really a primo seasonal month for Central Texas. And, of course, Salado has such a deep history. If you're interested in Texas history and the historic buildings to see there, and there's just so much to enjoy in that town.
There is. Yes, village, exactly. It is technically a village. But yes, and in fact, I am very slowly learning about the history. It wasn't my forte in school, but I am on the museum board, so I kind of have to learn about the history. But yes, wonderful. I mean, the dynamics between, you know, Robertson and Austin, which is being put on at the Legends of Salado. If you're visiting us in the summertime, in August, you please see the play that Jackie Mills wrote. And yes, just Stagecoach Inn is iconic, of course. And Baines, who was a relative of President Johnson, he has one of his ancestors has a home there. Many notable people, like Grace Jones, who's just this wonderful presence. I mean, to know that store had all the top designers, and women from Washington would fly in their helicopters and planes, and I wish I had seen that. And,
I know.
Yes, and of course Liz Carpenter. You know,
wonderful to think about. I mean, it's just amazing to think about.
Every time I turn around, you know, there's just some fascinating facet of Salado's history or even current status that just amazes me that this little town
remarkable. Has. And there's a statue now of Robert Duvall. So many years
that is correct.
I was there for the unveiling of that. You know, did a Facebook Live there. You know, any chance I get to come to Salado,
yes,
I'm
wonderful.
Love to be there just to enjoy that community. Of course, the Chisholm Trail. You know, and all the historic aspect of it, but for just a fun afternoon of shopping and something good to eat.
Exactly.
It's a great place. So let's talk again one more time. This passport, show them the passport.
Yes. Oh, sorry. That's right. I forget we have a camera.
Only 250
Only 250 for $30. Again, you'll get over 20 gifts. We have over 20 stores participating. Yes, centraltexastickets.com on 1st September. I suggest that you get them as early as possible because, like I said, we do sell out. And yes, we hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, and in fact, we are inviting you, Miss Ann. We are giving you a ticket. We hope that you will come and participate, and you can go to all your favorite shops and maybe discover some new ones.
Count me in.
Wonderful.
Count me in.
Wonderful.
Again, tickets go on sale September 1st, though, so
Central
you've got
Texas.
a little bit of time as you're able to hear this interview. I like to end these little visits with a questionnaire similar to the one that our late great James Lipton. And if I've asked you these questions, I've forgotten what you said.
You haven't, but I did cheat. I listened to your
Oh, did you?
podcast, and so I did come a little bit
well,
prepared.
You have a little bit of a heads up. So, all right, here we go. Let's start. What is your favorite word, Rebecca?
So recently, I have found my favorite word is why.
Really?
I've been very curious lately just about learning things, learning new things, learning about Salado's history, whereas before, I may not have cared. But just lots of things pique my interest nowadays. So I do find myself asking why all the time.
That's good. What about a least favorite word?
Probably can't.
Yeah, I hear
it's
that
kind
a
of
lot.
restricting.
Yeah, I hear
And
that
to me,
a
it's
lot.
a challenge.
So this to me is the hardest question. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
What turns me on? I love reading. I guess learning, education, and just sharing that with other people too. Best example probably. I love my book club. I love talking about books.
Yeah.
I love hearing what other people are reading, and then reading something that they've recommended that's outside my comfort zone or that I wouldn't have even thought
Wouldn't
of.
have thought of, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. What turns you off then, conversely, emotionally or spiritually or creatively?
Yes. I guess limitations or lack of diversity or not having diversity available. Mm-hmm. I do like to hear different opinions. Jingle Walk as an example is not just for one person, and I've gotten lots of ideas from other people from Salado or just the community. Yeah. So if there's any sort of restriction on diversity, I don't really like that.
Right. What sound do you love the most?
Pages turning in a book.
Really? I mean, you are a bibliophile.
I do love my reading. I
do. Now that's good. But what sound then do you hate?
Sirens, because that usually means that something bad has happened, unfortunately. But ironically, too, bagpipes right now, currently. And
really?
And the museum, like I said, I'm on the museum board. Their big
fundraiser
is the Scottish Festival.
I know, you're going to hear bagpipes.
3 days of bagpipes. And, I do appreciate, it still confounds me how they actually play and create music out of them. But,
isn't that the truth?
But, yeah.
And there's a talent to it, obviously.
There is a talent.
Because a good bagpipe and a bad, maybe there's not a lot of difference. I'm not sure.
So maybe I should say practicing bagpipes.
Practicing the bagpipes. Okay, very good. What other profession would you like? You say you worked in the federal government?
Yes.
What did you do?
Administration.
Okay.
So basically anything from budget, finance, human resources.
Oh, well, I mean, you're a perfect one then for the job you have with the Ladies League. But so what job would you like to have tried?
So yes, I would have. I still have an interest in gemology.
Really?
Or rocks. Yes, that was what I thought I was going to go into. That's what when I was in college I was kind of studying towards that, or at least the business side of it. Yes, I love not necessarily jewelry per se, but I love jewelry as well. But just looking at gemstones, looking at rocks.
I'm thinking of a wonderful jeweler in Salado.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Quite a couple, yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What profession, then, do you know you would not want to try?
So I did think about this a lot, and I thought meat packing. Anything in the meat packing industry,
Yeah,
I would...
the smell, I like to eat it, but, it's, no. There are, as Michael Rowe, dirty jobs. There are jobs that people do. Hats off to them.
Yes, I very much appreciate, like you said, I know where my meat comes from, but I don't want to experience that. So
I hear you. Well, one last question. What do you want to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates, Rebecca?
Probably well done.
Yeah. That's pretty scriptural.
Yeah. I would like, for my life to have meant something, of course, or at least to have left a positive influence.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are doing all the good that I can see there in the beautiful village of Salado as the wonderful Jingle Walk is about to kick off. It'll be here like that.
Yes.
I mean, I know it's just the middle of August, but Yeah, it will be here quickly. And this is the 11th through the 13th of October.
Correct.
They're
Friday,
in
Saturday,
Salado, but
Sunday.
Tickets are on sale the 1st of September, and it is a passport that you will have. And you can go and to all these wonderful retailers,
stores, yes.
and they'll punch your little ticket, and you can do some. I mean, wouldn't it be great to get all your shopping done?
Well, exactly, and or even
In
just get
October?
familiar with the stores and come back during Stroll, which is the
Well,
first
then, of
2
course-
weekends in December.
Yeah, there's plenty of opportunity in Salado
Exactly.
to get that that shopping list ticked off. But again, it's good, and it's all for a great cause that's going to continue to sow into the community
Correct.
there of Salado. Rebecca, thank you so much. Appreciate
you, Ann.
being here
Thank
with
you
us
very
and
much.
talking to us on Central Texas Life. Go and spend a little life in Salado. You will not be sorry. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Central Texas Life with Ann Harder is part of the Rogue Media family. Be sure to check out our other shows at roguemedianetwork.com. Please rate this show 5 stars on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, or anywhere you get your podcasts. Join us again soon for more Central Texas Life with Ann Harder. This has been a Rogue Media Network production. Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting. Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support in a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.